Da, 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 da. All right, we're live.
Yay.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here, Sally of Action Takers Publishing. How are you doing?
Good. We're here. We're going to talk a little bit about the Unstoppable Fearless Female Entrepreneur Summit. It's a mouthful,
Wonderful.
but
Wonderful.
and I love the idea of this summit because I think women just need that little extra push in their businesses, and having, we've got 44, I believe 44 speakers.
44 speakers. Yes.
And they're all amazing. I most of them I know, and I've heard them speak before, and I'm just really looking forward to this. It's going to be a fun time.
So yeah, it's going to be action packed. When you think of 44 speakers, you're like, oh my gosh, no, these people are going to be like jumping in and out, 15-minute talks. They're going to be sharing their inspirational stories. They're going to be helping audience members with whatever they're getting stuck with, right? It's going to be interactive, and especially for the VIPs. If you jump in as a VIP, you get to become one of the panelists and jump into the room with all the speakers. And so we were just talking about this before we went live. Sally, what is your definition of unstoppable?
Yeah, I think, just keep getting back up when things go wrong. And anytime you're in business, anytime you're in life, right? There's always things that go wrong, and you can just sit and wallow in it, or you can just pick yourself up, dust yourself up, and get going again. And I think that, a lot of times, especially with what we're doing, Linda and I have been building this business for the last couple of years, and there have been times, I know her and I have talked about it, where we felt like, okay, what are we doing? It feels like we're spinning our wheels, and are we crazy? Do we just stop? And it's like, no, I think we need to just keep going forward. We need to just keep pushing each other. And it's, what's nice is having two people together doing this, is that when I'm feeling stuck, she's not. And when she's feeling stuck, I'm not. So we pick each other up during those times. And so that's what's great about having other people on your team, and building a business with a team, which is great. I've been an entrepreneur for 20 something years, but it's always been just me. Now working with somebody else, you have to learn a whole different mindset, a whole different way of working and doing things together. And building a business isn't easy, and having that encouragement behind you. And that's what this summit is about. It's about bringing women together and saying, hey, we see you, we hear you, you can do it. Just don't stop. Keep going.
I love that. Oh my gosh. And you and Linda, the Action Takers Publishing team, you are creating an unstoppable force. And that's what I really love about you guys, is just getting into your world. You become an action taker by default, which is why I love the name Action Takers Publishing, because it's no joke. You practice what you preach, and you're raising everybody up with you. And I loved, we had a meeting yesterday, and we were all meeting. It was like an authors meeting, right? So these are all people that are already in your community. And you went around the room and you said, okay, what is everybody up to? Everybody had like a million things going on, because we're all action takers. And it was inspiring to hear each other, and I think that you've pinned, you hit the nail on the head there, because you said, when you have like a community, when you have a support system, that's going to help you get unstuck when you're wallowing in your stuckness.
Exactly. And it's funny about last night, because as I was thinking about, okay, let me ask this question, and I was like, well, what if somebody isn't working on something? What am I going to make them feel bad? But oh my gosh, every single person had,
Yep.
like big, huge projects and goals that
Exactly.
we're all working at. And I was like, you know what? These are the women and men that we attract in this business. This is fabulous. And
Exactly.
so yeah, that's always fun. And we have these author networking events for a reason, to get the authors that are in our different books together, and to help them, create a business or whatever it is that they're doing, to help them, get their businesses and stuff off the ground. And so that's what I love what Linda and I are doing with this, because as we lift other people up, we're lifting up our own self. So it's not just the Sally Linda show. We want everybody, we want everybody to climb on board with us.
Yeah, and allow their lights to shine.
Yeah. And that's what, the Unstoppable Summit is all about. That's what the books that we produce are all about. It's about getting your story out there, sharing your story. And, part of this summit is we have a book called The Unstoppable Fearless Female Entrepreneur. And so if you have a story, if you have something, a business that you've created, and you want to tell people about it and share your story, the struggles that you had, how you overcame them, and be part of the book too. So you come to the summit, you listen to these speakers, and join us in one of these books. I mean, we have 11 of them, I think, now, that we're currently looking for authors, but the Unstoppable book is the one we're going to be talking about during the summit. And I think that it's so needed to have, being able to have that voice in your business, to have a book that you can hand to someone and say, hey, read my story on how I started my business, and then see if you want to work with me.
Yeah,
it's kind of that, being an expert in your field, and having that authority.
I love that. And so how many books have you guys published this year?
Oh, this year? 15, I think.
15?
Yeah.
15 books?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
We've done 22 books in the last 2 years. And I know all of 2022, I think we only did 8. So what's 2022 minus 8?
Just ramping it up then. Wow.
Whatever that came in my head.
And then this month alone, how many book launches?
Last month we had 4.
Uh-huh.
Month we have 3.
Okay. That's amazing. I cannot believe it.
I think we have 1 or 2 coming up in September.
Wow. So one thing I want to say to that is proximity is power. And when you're around people that are action takers, it will rub off on you. So join this ecosystem. This summit is going on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's free. And because there's so many speakers, there are a ton of speaker gifts that you get access to. It's all free. Of course, if you wanted to, get lifetime recordings, you can upgrade to VIP, but that's a different thing.
We just want you there. Gifts too. The VIPs get better gifts too.
Oh, the VIP gets even more gifts. Okay. My apologies. I misspoke.
Did you see the freebies? I don't know if you went to
It's like
I'm like,
there's a lot of stuff there. It's amazing.
It's
it really
awesome. And some of the stuff I'm like, I want this.
Exactly.
There's ebooks, and there's coaching sessions, and there's downloads, and all kinds of checklists and workbooks and all kinds of fun things over there. So sign up, come to the summit, join us. You don't have to come for the whole thing. If you have a couple hours on Saturday and maybe a couple hours on Sunday, if you can join us Monday, on and off throughout the 3 days, just come when you can. Listen to these inspirational speakers. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific, or 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. And just come, bring your notebook, grab a pen, and learn some stuff this weekend. It's going to be fun.
Wonderful. Awesome. I hope you can make it. And even if you can't make it to the whole thing, sign up anyway. And we'll have you join us as much as you can be a part of it. So sign up today. Have a great weekend, even if you don't make it. And thank you so much, Sally, for being here and joining me and announcing this awesome event. Take care, everybody, and have a great day.
Looking forward to seeing everyone there.
Bye.